Hear our voices, we entreat. God defend our free land. God Pacific's triple star. From the source of strife and war, make her praises heard afar. God defend New Zealand.
Hey, what's up New Zealand and the world? Lucas Lawman's Kiwi Voice back at Cramner once again for the Freedom and Rights Coalition and yet another protest march through Christchurch. You can hear the MC talking over to my left, probably quite clearly. The message has been early on very strongly, the police are our friends. We are here for peace, we want to make our point clear, make it made, but peacefully. So it's good to hear that nice and early and strongly, and the messaging has continued along that as he's continued to talk. When we initially arrived here, about 20 minutes ago, it is now 10 past 11, so about 10 to 11, the numbers were pretty thin. There was only a few hundred, but in the last 15 minutes or so, as I've been talking to a couple of people, it has thickened right up. So that's positive to see. Wondering what the effect was going to be after the week's events in Wellington. So we're going to do the usual here at Kiwi Voice. We're going to take you into the middle of the crowd, give you a good look, chat to a bunch of real Kiwis that are just here trying to make their voices be heard. And yeah, let's get amongst it.
Raise your hand up in the air right now if you believe in never saying die. How many hands in the air believe in dropping mandates? How many believe in dropping restrictions? How many believe in learning to live with COVID-19? Whatever that is, it's time this government sat up and listened instead of calling us all just deceived by disinformation. It ain't about that. What it is about is this is a democracy, Ardern. This is a democracy, New Zealand government. And if you thought by sending in a bunch of police to clear out some protesters in Wellington that this was the end of us, you got another thing coming. So it's time for us to stand, people, encourage each other. Those of you who are feeling tired, it's a long battle ahead, but we will never...
To move up the front behind their bikes as is process at these things. That's my cue to get up to the top right corner and capture this thing. As we can see, we've got the full setup now. Derek at the front. It has definitely bunched up a lot more since we first arrived, and we're going to get things underway. Good to see you.
No one to be in front of the banner. Off our children! Off our children!
So here we go, team. I think we've got a bloody good angle on this. So after all of that talk earlier about how small the turnout appeared to be. It's going to be super interesting to catch up with our man Pim at the end to get an idea of what these actual numbers are. Because once again, this is stretching right around the corner. I've totally misjudged this thing. I'll let you make that judgment for yourself. It's pretty thick out there. Hey, man. Cindy, you're not my mum. You can't tell me what to do. I think that's a fairly common sentiment. Peace and love. End the mandates now. What we really need is common sense. It's not rocket science, it's not mandates, it's not brutality, it's not division, it's not Jacinda. It's common sense. You can't comply your way out of tyranny. This guy's got the biggest voice around. We're loving it. Hey.
She's anti-protesting, laying across the road.
I think she's hoping someone might stomp on her. She's like videoing like this on the ground. She's like, oh.
Okay.
Roll down,
I can't help it. We're just going to get amongst it. Larger contingent than usual of the four-legged variety today, from what I can see. I reckon that's about the 12th dog. So bumped into Ray as we're marching down the street. So what brings you out on a day like today to march?
Well, just we're losing our freedoms more and more each day.
Yep.
We've got a bunch of lawless thugs running the country. They're not going to break the Kiwi spirit.
Yep.
That's why we're here. The numbers are growing. The more they push us, the more we fight back. And we're not going to give in.
Mandates! When I say freedom, you say now! Freedom! Now! Freedom! Now! Listen to my voice, people. Where do we want it? Now! What do we want? Freedom! Where do we want it? Now! What do we want? Freedom! Where do we want it? Now! What do we want? Freedom! Where do we want it? Now!
Right, so I bumped into Margo marching down the street as well. So what brings you out to protest, Margo?
Because I don't want to lose my autonomy, my creativity, my ability to think and act, to use my judgment to make good decisions, because I have always been and will be a good citizen of New Zealand.
Yep.
And I don't feel that we have a country where we are able to move, create and exist in harmony anymore together, because it's one way or no way. I also have a medical practice, and I know the narrative of this is, please research, do your research, please.
Thank you for talking to us. Where did all these people come from? This is unbelievable. Can you see? I was thinking hundreds. Now look what we got, team. That is crazy. Walking down Colombo, I've come across Paul. So what do you think about what you're seeing in front of you, Paul?
Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? They're all peaceful, and they're quite right in what they're going for.
Right. So you appreciate the approach? You don't think there's any aggression or anything around here?
No, it's a happy family. Look at them. Where's the aggression here? Kids?
Yep. Awesome.
Great.
Thank you for talking to us. As we come back down Castle Street, I've just tried 5 people on the street corner there and got nothing. But as you've seen already up to this point, we have spoken to some Kiwis both in the march and out. So can't complain about it too much. Beautiful feeling. Let's keep it going.
whites. We'll fill up from the whites first. We're aware of the crowd that comes through. I'll keep filling up to the whites. Once we're filled up to the whites, we'll fill up to the left. Thank you guys. Continue to come forward.
So we have had a police presence today, both at the Cramner initially, and then you can probably see over the back there, we've got two or three keeping an eye on things.
Yeah, listen, God defend our free land. Like I said the other week, this ain't just single land. This is New Zealand. We've got a speaker, his name is Ivan, and he's an ex-policeman, so he's going to speak to us today. So Ivan, welcome Ivan.
Well, after a song like that, this is a very emotional time. I'll come back and yeah, look, I'm a retired senior police constable of 14 years service. That was back in the 1970s, the 1980s. Now I'm just going to reflect a little bit there. We were involved in the Springbok tour back there. Our job as the police, as you probably know, our creed, and I hope the policemen can still remember it, our creed was protection of life and property, number one. Number two was preservation of the Queen's peace. Now, I just don't think they're doing that. Number three was upholding law and order. Now look, I was very proud to be a policeman and to be an ex-policeman. I think they say once you're a cop, you're always a cop. And I can tell you, I've done many things to help the police in the past, since I left. But what I have seen and witnessed is not the way we were trained, not the way we handled the Springbok tour. We were not politically motivated. We upheld the peace the best we could. Now, if there's anybody that caused any trouble on both sides, they were treated fairly, and the police were on both sides. We did not discriminate between anybody. What I saw... What I saw on that Thursday, for a start, actually shocked me. I'm pleased to see that some officers here today, and I hope they are listening to some of your people calls, and I hope they look after the people. Now, I know that 90% of the police out there are really good guys and girls, and we all know good guys and girls in the police. But what I saw on Thursday was a front line of brought-in, trained-up bullies. They were there with a reason. They were there to give Cindy her little sideshow so they could use the force to clean the people out. Those people, for 5 hours before that, were peacefully singing at that demonstration. And what happened? The police had the command to go in and push them out of it. Now, you probably know, you've seen it, Chantel Baker does a brilliant job on live stream. Amazing, well done. And that is recording everything. And these police need to know they are being recorded and there will be action taken. Now we also know that there were infiltrators there. And people were there. People that are paid to go and cause trouble were there. You could see them. You could see them in the back of the crowd. They ran in, they bought articles to throw. They threw them at the police to incite the violence. What did the police do? They overreacted and spray peppered everybody in the front line. That is unbelievable, unbelievable. You guys just need to reflect on your training and learn how to treat the people of New Zealand and know who you are meant to be working for. Okay, it's just great to see you people here. We've got to keep this up. We're looking at different ways because they want to just crush us. So we'll look at different ways to do things peacefully. Okay, it's peace is about it. We do not want to cause trouble, so please remember that. We'll get nowhere with violence. We can do it from our hearts. Okay. Thank you.
Awesome, thank you.
So now I have another lady who's just come forward. She's another ex-police woman. So keep them coming forward now.
Thanks, Sarah. I spent several days up in Wellington at the protest a week or so ago with a young woman and a 7-month-old bubba. Now I'm very good at assessing risk because I'm a cop, an ex-cop. And we did a recce around the area to check things out and photographed everything, evidence. And it was very peaceful. I felt very safe. Obviously, I'm a very dedicated Gigi or grandma, so I was very protective of the 7-month-old bubba. It was peaceful. I felt so safe. We felt so safe. Until a lovely Māori woman, an elder, quietly said to us, "You need to go, the police are lining up down the road." Now, I'm as loyal as fuck, excuse the language. I have been as loyal as hell to the New Zealand police. I'm the one that drive my kids nuts because they say, "Stop the car, there's a fight. Watch those people, something's brewing." I'm the one who rings the police so fast to support their cause. What happened the other day left me heartbroken because for the first time in my life, that day when I was up there and was told the police are coming, I felt threatened by the presence of the police. And that is not how it is meant to be. By far the bulk of the New Zealand police are stunning personnel. They are very good, well-motivated people, and they join the job to help. Sadly, it's been perverted in this last few days, and Ivan's covered off a lot of the reasons why, and investigations and evidence will be flowing for, I guess, years to come. And I can tell you that when you have to punch someone 7 or 8 times to solicit an arrest, you need far better training. Or when you need to eye gouge someone in order to arrest them, you are stepping over the line. I need to still support the New Zealand police because I say again, I am still tremendously loyal. I'm so disheartened and dismayed at the thuggery of some few. But these are good guys and women. But my heart was broken to see what I saw because that is not how it's meant to be.
A few police around. So maybe one of them want to come up here and explain themselves or give a bit of an apology or something. Like it's been said, not everybody's bad. In different groups, different people, different organisations, not everybody's bad. But I tell you now, March the 2nd was a disgusting day in our history. And there's no excuse for it. The police, you are standing in between us and the most corrupt government that we have ever had in our history. You are meant to serve us, the people, before any corrupt system. And what happened on Wednesday or Thursday or March the 2nd when it happened, you just become puppets and listen to your puppet master in spite of your people. As far as I'm concerned, there's no excuse for it. All you had to do was back off and get her to come out and man up and talk to the people. She chose to come out the day after when no one there was there. What a cowardly act. I want to take my hat off to you. Thousands from October the 2nd have turned up every single week and we've stood our ground. We've protested and we've marched. We did that before Wellington. We did that before the convoy, and here we are today, still doing it. In the South Island, how about you convoy here next Saturday when we have our next march? Because next Saturday, we're going to be going up Rickerton Road. We're going to meet at Hagley Park. We're going to right outside the mall. So the message is still consistent. It's still around unity and our freedom of choice. From the womb to the tomb, I'll fight for my freedom. Do not lose sight of the message, but make no doubt about it. It's all about control. And we got a handful of us, and there's many thousand that support us around the country. This should now polarize our whole country to continue to march across every major city. It ain't over. They lose sight of who the enemy is. The enemy is the government, and the ones that stand between us and the government are the police force. I'll say it again. You serve the people, not them. And the one that's fueling that ugly fire is called the media. You snakes, you liars, you demons, you have turned on your people and caused division and hate between each other. The message is still no mandates. Drop the mandates. We'll support you. On Monday at 11 o'clock, going to meet at the Cathedral Square. From there, we're going to go across to the library. We're going to do a sit-in. It's not enough to just do something on the Saturday now. Our time is running short. April the 1st, we're looking at bringing this evil COVID-19 thing. And I'll tell you what, if you think things were bad up there in Wellington on that day, March the 2nd, they bring in this bill, things are going to turn to hell. Because it's been shoved down your throats 24/7 from apparently the only source of truth. That in itself is the most scary statement anyone can make. Stop being brainwashed. Come and join the lions.
So here we go again across the Bridge of Remembrance, very much focused on response to the police. In the speeches there today from Derek, and we had an ex-police officer and, well, ex-policeman, ex-policewoman giving us their thoughts. So let you judge for yourself the size of where this is all going. Police brutality is not okay. Hi. Hey man. Yes, you got it. Nice one. Thank you. Peace, love it. Love it. Beautiful, beautiful, love it. Hey! Inhumane for Defence Force, but education, healthcare, are we not? Nice one, my body, my choice. There is nothing that threatens a corrupt system more than a free mind. Kiwi voice. Hey, how you going? Hang on, stay there. Hold it up. So, Lucas Lawman's Kiwi Voice, back at the end of the march. We're right back into Cramner. You can see behind me, people are still continuing to flow in. I completely underestimated this thing. I completely underestimated this thing this morning. There was only a few hundred, spirits are low, and then once we got on the road, there's friggin' thousands yet again. So I'm going to try and find Pim. We'll try and chuck a number up on a description for this video. But that's essentially us, team. Pretty powerful in the middle of the city there again today. Police were in presence, but just standing watching idly by. If you're watching this on Facebook, please hit that like button, comment down below, and share those links around. YouTube, hit that subscribe button if you have not already yet. But for now, team, stay safe, stay free. We'll see you again real soon.
Tell them the truth.